Nice timing. Okay, well, we are live. So, what's up, everybody? Sorry for the wait, but we are here now. Unfortunately, Sir Maiev is going to be a statue for the time being. But he is here with us in spirit, I guess. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rune Sunday stream. Today is May 15th, 2022, and what we have had a crazy week in the world of crypto, right, guys?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. So that's one of the things we're going to be talking about today. We're also going to be showing you guys a little bit of a teaser for Sanctuary and for some new rune words. And then we'll be playing Infinite and playing Evo and doing the giveaways as usual. What's up, the new normal? No Blackbeard today. Blackbeard is currently out on some, I don't exactly want to say what he's doing. I'll let him get the chance to explain himself, but he's
out in the forest.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah,
that's what I gathered from the pictures.
He's touching grass.
There were some deers,
as people like to say now. Like literally touching grass, but yeah, and again, Maiev is here with us in spirit, but he is unfortunately a statue for the time being.
Hopefully he can rejoin or join us tonight at some point.
Okay, but first of all, let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about the crazy week that we had. Let's talk about Luna going down from what, like $70, $80, $90 or whatever it was, down to fractions of a cent. And then it climbed up another like 5,000%. So crazy volatility in Luna. And yeah, personally, I don't know too much about Luna. I don't know too much about UST minus the D and how it all works. I think you two are more knowledgeable about that. So yeah, like give me a little brief rundown of how it works. And I'm sure somebody in chat also is probably wondering as well.
So I guess at its core, the way UST, so US Terra worked, is that it was intended to be always worth $1, and the way that it would kind of maintain that price is that you could always then use that dollar to buy Luna at whatever the market price was, and in doing so you could also then swap the Luna back to UST for whatever the Luna price was at the time. So you always had this kind of back and forth relationship, and that was meant to stabilize the price. So if the price of UST goes down, then you're able to mint all these dollars with Luna, and if the price of UST goes above $1, then you'd be looking to try and buy some Luna with that, because you're getting a bit of a bargain. And eventually that's the concept of the stabilization mechanism at the kind of very simplest explanation. What then happened is, as people are minting all this Luna, and that's also being speculated on and traded, the Luna value is going up uncorrelated to the kind of UST being minted. So what that meant is somebody could spend 100 UST to buy one Luna, and then Luna price would go up to $200, and they would sell that and mint 200 UST. So all of a sudden you've got this massive inflation, and they could just do that round and round and round. And the other thing that was happening with Terra is that people were then able to stake these UST dollars into the Anchor protocol that gave them 20% APY guaranteed. And the way that was happening was through all this additional UST just being minted, and they needed to do that to maintain that kind of that high inflation rate. And eventually what then happened, and it's been speculated on, that it was potentially an attack by a third party, or an intentional set of trades designed to destabilize that pegging mechanism. It worked very well when there was no volatility in the markets, when there's a lot of money flowing around, everyone's very confident. But the concept of this algorithmic stable coin gets tested when there is stress in the markets, very much like a traditional bank run. If everyone goes to withdraw all their money at the same time, all of a sudden the banks run out of money. They haven't got some to hand because some of it's being staked in Anchor, for example. Some of it's being traded on other chains. And then also you've got this loop. So in the same way that Luna was being minted, and that supply is inflating and inflating, all of a sudden it's coming back down, and that's having that detrimental effect on the price when everyone starts selling, and it causes this cascade of selling and all this fear in the market. The biggest difficulty with all of this is the size to which Luna and US Terra had grown, and where it had infiltrated such a large part of the wider cryptocurrency market. You know, there were trading pairs with UST on every single blockchain near enough. And of course, that's then inflating the entire market value of everything, because you've got all this unbacked algorithmic dollars coming into the market, buying things, you know, inflating prices. And of course, when that crashed, all that money ripples back down, and it was that kind of chain effect. So it's like a house of cards. Someone's pulled the one right at the bottom. You know, this was a top 3 by market cap stable coin, and Luna, I think, was 5th or 6th by market cap at the time. You know, we're talking billions of dollars, dwindled down to less than 1 almost overnight, just over 48 hours. I guess that happened in so there's, you know, huge ramifications. And of course, it's not just numbers on a screen, it's not just numbers on charts. These are real people's money who they've put in, and unfortunately you do see these stories everywhere, that they have lost a lot of money in this process due to the belief that this was a stable coin and it was giving this great rate, you know, compared to your bank. I don't know what it is in America, but over in England, we get maybe 1 or 2% if you're very, very lucky, and that's probably on like a 10-year government funded savings account or something, you know. So to offer 20% to people on a stable coin, something that's always supposedly always worth $1, was a real big premise, and got a lot of people in. And of course, in that scenario, because the money just kept flowing in, it was sustainable at the time. But as soon as that stopped, and as soon as the selling begun, then it collapsed, you know, twice as fast, because the panic sets in. So now we've seen that, and whether or not it's the bottom, I don't know. We don't do financial advice. We don't really do market trending or anything like that on here. But we certainly have seen, at least in the immediate term, it feels like what has happened is all of that kind of money has shaken out, that didn't really exist in the first place, or some of the inflated values of it, and now we're kind of seeing a stabilization, and at this very moment in time, I think the markets are looking slightly greener, certainly than they were a couple of days ago. So who knows? It's one of those, you know, crypto itself will continue to go on. It's now grown to that size where it is quite unstoppable. It's such a big industry, so many people involved, so many people will continue to get involved and continue pursuing it regardless of the value, just because they do like the technology. And maybe that's what we'll see in the markets. Now, what that means for us, not a great deal, whether it's red or green out there. You know, we just keep building things, and just try and make lots of fun things to play for everybody, because ultimately a fun game, you know, doesn't really care about the stock market, the crypto markets, UST. The only issue we would have is if the entire blockchain went down, and of course that's incredibly unlikely, apart from in world catastrophe events. So we certainly don't want one of those. Let's just keep building and get through this together.
Okay, so
Yeah.
something I guess
Sorry, I
to
know I went on for quite a bit. I don't know if anyone else has got any kind of other views on that or anything else they wanted to add.
Oh yeah, I got, actually yeah. Eki, you go ahead first, and then I have some more questions about the situation.
Basically, I was just going to say, like, the level of panic that I was seeing, like, at the time felt like really high, like extreme fear, fear versus greed. It was extreme fear.
Mm-hmm.
Even USDT reached like 95 cents, which has happened before, but it's been a long time. Um, the optimist in me would like to think that's basically the floor, but who knows? Like, crypto is so unpredictable at times. Like, in a week we could be in a bull market, in a week another Terra could happen. I don't know. But it was a spectacle for sure. And it was like, I've been in crypto just like since the beginning of last year, and this is the first time I'd ever seen something of that scale happen. So really, it was like, what's going to happen here? I was just sharing memes with people in a Discord that I hang out in, and yeah, almost laughing at it, but also being like, well, this really sucks. Like, you're reading that they shut down their Discord because people are basically posting like suicide letters in there, and all this shit. it was nuts. Like, a bunch of people saw like a huge amount of money wiped away, and that's like really awful. And if it is a coordinated attack, that's just a really deplorable thing for someone to do. Yeah.
Well, in terms of
I mean,
shut down, so I did read, I don't know from reputable sources or not, but I read that they shut down their own blockchain. Apparently they had their own.
Yep.
And I think I read that they have different, I guess, options or different choices to make about what they're going to do going on in the future. And I don't know if you guys have heard about those, but like, what do you guys think that they should do? What do you guys think that they can do?
So I was going to say, it was a good point that you just mentioned around them having their own blockchain. So Luna was the kind of the BNB of the Terra blockchain. It's what powered the network. So there was some utility, and of course, another reason for people to have good faith in that. The blockchain had been up and running, there was apps in development, and then they kind of launched the Terra UST token, the dollar version. So yeah, it was another thing that I guess gave people a lot of confidence in the project. And as you say, they did end up then turning off the blockchain during all of this panic. They then decided to inflate the supply quite severely, went from kind of billions to trillions of tokens in the matter of a day. I think around 6.4, 6.5, maybe more. So what that then caused is a further ripple effect on that downward price of the token. And we saw Luna, as you say, earlier in the year, trading over $100 at one point, and then to fall from grace to trading for I couldn't count how many zeros there were after the decimal place until I started seeing actual numerical values. So it's quite astonishing, really. I
started looking like Safe Moon.
Exactly.
Like,
I've seen that myself on many shit coins and those gambling investments, and I expect the coins to do that. Nobody really expected anything of that size. That said, a lot of people did. So there was people calling it out as an issue and with the economic model for a long time. And in addition, the suspected actual attack that happened, or fairly confidently happened, then it did appear that actually they'd kind of pretty much followed the exact method that somebody on Twitter had shared back in November. The owner himself just laughed it off, and then we did in fact end up in the situation where, in order to try and stabilize the value of Luna and US Terra, a couple of months ago, when the token first started wavering, they brought in some Bitcoin to hold as a reserve to stabilize the currency, so that in the event of a sell-off, or US Terra dropping below peg, they could sell the Bitcoin for UST, buy that back, and raise the price up back to $1. Now, of course, anything that you sell then brings the price of that down, and they were amassing $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So what appeared to be the case, that potentially they were selling off all this Bitcoin in order to try and stabilize UST. Bitcoin's price was going down, bringing down the rest of the market, and of course UST itself going down, just cascaded and rippled everywhere. There is some speculation, or there is certainly uncertainty that what has happened to those stabilization funds, the Bitcoins, there has been some tracking of the movement of those. We can see they did end up at Gemini and then Binance, I believe is the understanding. And from there on, of course, everything's quite opaque. So nobody really knows if the Bitcoin was spent. The official statement at the time was that it was trading, and they were lending it out for trading. So potentially it's still there. Potentially it's been spent to buy UST and didn't work, or it didn't. So yeah, everyone's still waiting on an official statement there. The blockchain was since restarted. Some places are still trading it, but of course it is incredibly volatile, for better or for worse. That of course works in some people's advantage and some people's not. It's all zero sum in that effect. So do bear that in mind if you start getting a bit of FOMO. I think it is looking a little bit red at the moment. So last I checked, but I'm keeping an eye on that. It's quite interesting, because it certainly has ramifications, and there is talk of potentially regulators had already been eyeing up stable coins. Certainly isn't a good look for the industry, but there we go. We shall see what happens. It's certainly interesting times. Just, I guess, around regulators, there's also a lot of other stuff happening. Australia just recently launched a Bitcoin ETF, funnily enough the day after that major crash. So that kind of timed well for anyone buying into that. And we know that Grayscale was still pushing the SEC for a Bitcoin ETF approval in the USA, and I think the deadline for that has now been extended to around about the 15th of June from memory. So there's a lot of interest, a lot of industry around this. It's not going away, I don't think. I can't see that happening, and that only means there's going to be more money flowing in the future, you would assume. So we'll see. I'm dying.
Anything you like that, Eki?
Just to reiterate what a spectacle it was. And I did throw in a couple dollars on the way down. I was like, why not? Maybe it'll go up. But then it just kept going down, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. But then it ended up bottoming out and going up, like you said, 5,400% or something. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, of course, yeah. I don't know. My thinking was that I don't know, this is tarnished the image of the whole project as a serious investment. But really, crypto, a large part of it has always been driven just by hype and FOMO. So you could see just a charismatic response to this could be all they need to lift the project back up as Luna Inu or something like that. I just at some point during that day that the maximum supply ballooned to over 1 trillion, I was just watching the coin market cap page and seeing like that it was minting so fast that the market cap was going up despite everybody selling.
Yeah.
Wow.
and it reached like the top 10 again, even though it was clearly not like going well for it. Coin market cap just couldn't handle like what was going on there. But yeah, I do want to think that that means that like the worst is behind us in terms of the way the market has been recently, because I can't see many more like events that would create that level of panic and uncertainty. Yeah, and we'll see. You know,
It's interesting because, you know, crypto is still very new. You said you've been in for, I guess, a couple of years, right? And this is, you know, the first thing that you've seen that's kind of like this. But, you know, you've only been here for a couple of years. Like, what's going to happen in the next 10 years? Are we going to keep seeing more of these events, or is it going to be different? I think that is really the question. And do we have Maiev back? Hold on, let me take off his statue.
Yes.
Let me see.
I think we do. What a treat.
Maiev,
um,
are you finally
like-
freed?
Not really. I'm just using mobile data.
Oh, well, hey, if it works, it works. Welcome back, Maiev. So, Maiev, I do believe, were you the one that did say that you bought some Luna and then it went up?
Yeah, I did, but it's just a random gamble that a friend asked me to do. It's like a YOLO, because it's really scary because it went down from like how many? I think a friend of mine thought that the bottom was like 15 cents, and he bought like $1,000,
Oh,
and it's like 50 cents now.
yeah,
Or
but
something
hey,
I mean,
like
Luna BUSD was Binance's most traded pair for like volume. I think it was like hitting around 4 billion. And I think that the next highest was a Bitcoin pairing at like 1.3 or something like that. So there was definitely appetite for people gambling on the incredible volatility. It was impossible to kind of see the charts unless you went down to a minute view, because of the price where it had been so high only just days before. You'd had a chart that just kind of went like this, and then all of a sudden there was some very minor variations down the bottom where it was flicking between 6 decimal places and 10 decimal places. Crazy times. What you were saying about have you seen anything like this? Of course, you know, there are those big historical crypto crashes that we've seen before in Bitcoin crashing, but the markets are very different these days. I think we didn't really have that kind of adoption of Ethereum and other blockchains back in sort of the last major crash like 2017 and even up to eventually bouncing back from 2020. There hadn't been that adoption, there hadn't been that awareness around it. I think during the COVID period, it really took off. So many people, even if they don't invest in crypto, don't believe in it or like it, they're aware of it now. And that, I think, is really hard to try and take away. I think that's an image that sticks in your mind. And of course, the more that people hear it, the more that people talk about it, eventually either themselves or the younger generation, it just becomes familiar and they become accustomed to it. And I don't know, I've personally seen the eventual transition, but it'll be slow because of events like this, you know, and I think it's going to take a long time to get the wider populations confidence in such a system. Perhaps rightly so. We'll see. Yeah. I do think there needs to be a lot of change in the way things operate. I think even Bitcoin itself, although it is very purist in terms of computational energy and the concept behind it, the way the tokens are distributed, I think, you know, a lot more models need to probably look back to that. But even that, at its core, the intent appeared to be that every person would have a single computer mining their own Bitcoin, rather than what has happened and happens in every industry. A few people have come in and actually taken over and set up thousands and thousands of computers worth of CPU, GPU, dedicated to mining Bitcoin. So you again end up with the same, and already have ended up with the same accumulation of wealth. And it doesn't really bode much better for any other new project launches, because of team tokens, BC investing tokens, all the rest of it. So I think a truly, truly decentralized currency, where we're way off of that, or an equitable one anyway. In an ideal world, we would all have, and maybe that's somebody's plan somewhere. I know that there's always kind of voices speculating around that too, or conspiracies, but perhaps around having a single identity, a digital wallet that is you, but very much like your government identity or passport. But if you do have that, and every individual has that, and the ability to almost like mine an equal amount of Bitcoin or something similar, then I think that could offer a truly decentralized, widely adopted, equitable currency. But unfortunately, there's too much money in some not doing that. So
yeah, as long as you have like a pathway from fiat to whatever currency, you just, like, the people who hold the fiat can basically at any time take control of whatever currency. So I think one of the things about crypto that's most appealing to me is that you can basically use it to tokenize anything if you have like the approach to do so. Like, here at Rune, we're trying to tokenize gameplay, like people's skill, and make it something that has value, and you could seemingly apply that to basically any concept. You could tokenize carbon capture, or global warming reduction initiatives. Like, if you have proof of carbon capture, you have X amount of this token, which might have some utility or value that makes it valuable for other people to buy. So then that incentivizes you to engage in those practices. I think if that can be harnessed, it could be really worthwhile. A lot of people are just cynical about making everything about money, but at the same time, we're operating in like a capitalist economy, and so long as we have our billionaire overlords, I don't think that's ever going to change. So we have to kind of navigate that landscape. And I think basically making it so that people can make money just by doing the things that they want to do or find valuable, I think that has huge potential for increasing people's well-being overall.
All right, Maiev. So I know you just got here a few minutes ago. Do you have anything you would like to add regarding like Luna and Terra and everything like that?
I think we're still pretty early in the stage of cryptocurrency. So unless those kinds of exploits happen, then no one would actually would be taking action. So it's good. I've seen some projects fell so hard, like they got exploited. Like, for example, I think it was Pancake Bunny or Toon Finance and Phantom, and someone took over, or the community helped all together, and they recovered. So I'm not saying that Luna will be recovering soon, because we won't know until it's still. I'd still consider it as a high risk gamble, right? So not a financial advice.
Yeah. So I mean, on one hand, it kind of sucks that Luna and Terra got so big before they died. But on the other hand, imagine if they grew for 10 more years and then the same thing happened. It would be probably even more catastrophic, right? So
I mean, we're still talking in terms of size and scale. I don't think the world has necessarily seen anything like this probably since like Bernie Madoff or something like that. and in terms of like impact and ripple throughout the industry, this is probably crypto's kind of Lehman Brothers equivalent. So you're absolutely right, you know, to say it's, I think everyone's very grateful it didn't continue to balloon for another 10 years before blowing up, because I think the destruction and the aftermath would be substantially worse. But at the same time, it's by no means, you know, minor. This really was quite a big bomb that exploded.
Yeah, for sure.
Really big
For
bomb.
sure.
Everyone, the community is alarmed. Even Binance's owner is alarmed. If you could look at his tweets, you'd see.
Well, hopefully everybody in crypto learned a lesson, but I think it's more likely that other projects will probably try to emulate their success. And but I guess that's just the nature of how, you know, everything works, right? Everything, they'll try their best, and maybe it'll work again, maybe it won't, but hopefully there was a lesson to be learned. Okay, guys, so
Yeah.
let's move on. Let's talk about the new rune words. Let's talk about the screenshots we have from Sanctuary. Hopefully this is gonna show properly. Come on. And of course it doesn't. All right. So first up, let's go through the rune words.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, I believe you posted these on Discord and on Telegram. Are these upcoming rune words? Or are these just like new art? What's going on?
Yeah, they're upcoming rune words. They are basically in their final steps. I can't give an estimate as to when they'll come out. This is like a busy month for Benzi, who is, you know, plays a huge role in these items coming out. Probably one of the most, the most difficult part of it, which is actually doing the development to have it hooked up to our databases and front end. And then Matt, of course, has the blockchain side of things. But in terms of like the graphics and the concepts and the attributes, they're pretty much lined up.
Wait, it just disappeared. Give me 1 second. I'll try to bring it back. 1 second, please.
It really has felt like this stream's got a Friday the 13th hangover.
Yeah.
I thought that the day went exceedingly well, considering the superstition. But I wonder if we just bought it some time and brought it along for today, because the amount of technical issues we've had tonight is quite astonishing.
Yeah, Maiev literally got turned into a statue like the moment that we were about to start. Actually, the moment. Okay, there we go. Now it is back. So, yeah, Eki, where are our pants or shoes?
Oh, there are shoes and pants. I just didn't hint those. Those will come, like in terms of the graphics and the hints and stuff. Those are also ready. Like, so I guess to give you an idea of what our focus is or what our goal is upcoming, obviously the infinite classes have sprites. They are wearing outfits, and our goal is to basically have rune words that fit those appearances. So there is a full set of mage rune words that fit what vision of the mage there is in Infinite. So we have the boots are called Ignition. They will give you Flaming Dash, as well as a couple of other fire-based benefits. You have Corona. I guess I'll just talk about what's on the screen. So what you see right there is Pulsar. So Pulsar is essentially a bow that's themed around Astra energy, which is like holy fire in the lore. So basically, it's themed around Immolation Arrow is what it would give, although there will be some kind of tweaks to that, at least if it follows the idea that I'm hoping for. So basically what I envision Pulsar as being is as part of a bigger set that is themed around one of the prominent characters in the lore that's under Eladon, who is the one who kind of leads the group that harnesses Astra energy. So his name is Korin, the Celestial Archer. So Pulsar is going to be his bow, and he's going to be themed to have Holy Fire skills as well as gravity-based skills. So one of the things that I was hoping for with this Pulsar bow is a skill called Gravity Tag, where you would hit someone with it, and then the immolation arrow would home in on them and also be more powerful. So you would be able to combine that. Although Gravity Tag might be on like a different part of the set, that's kind of one of the synergies that I was hoping with Pulsar. Those of you who've played a lot of Path of Exile, this is like the basically visual representation of this is influenced by Voltaxic Rift, which I felt really fit the idea of like a celestial, otherworldly bow really well. And you know, you see the accents of Holy Fire kind of wafting off of it.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next item. This looks like it's I guess an armor, a top, probably.
Yeah. So this would be the basically the assassin body armor, and I was actually thinking that this would fit Blur pretty well since we have kind of a stand-in graphic for it. So this would be Blur, essentially Blur's new graphical representation.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, you can, like I mentioned, we're thinking of like full sets for each of the classes. So Blur would be the body for the assassin.
Gotcha. And for those of you that haven't seen this already, I believe this was posted in the Founders Tavern, right?
Yeah. Alex and I and others talked about essentially dropping more kind of tidbits in there, previews of the things that we're working on, that as well as the Grand Exchange. So if you frequent those two areas, you're probably going to see more little drops like this over time, just so we show you, you know, kind of what we're working on, what we're thinking, and the ideas that we're developing.
I mean, the Founders Tavern, you know, that's your Rune Alpha channel, I guess, in that sense. You know, we do want to reward those cube holders, but also at the same time, we know that people like to hang around in the Grand Exchange, get a sniff as to some of the deeper conversations have taken place there over time. So always a good place to hang out. There's some very interesting discussions in there, and as Eki said, you might just find yourself a sneak peek at some things coming up.
You know, we're called Rune, but is the Grand Exchange the only reference that we have to RuneScape?
I didn't even
There
realize
must be
that was
somewhere.
a RuneScape reference.
Really?
I think.
I thought.
Yeah, I felt. Yeah, I think they took it from a game. I'm not sure which game is it.
It's definitely from
it must be
RuneScape, the
RuneScape.
GE.
Yeah.
I thought everybody knew about the GE. It's okay.
Well, if
Are none of
I
you
recall it
none of you are
correctly-
RuneScape players?
I played it, but not enough to have really strong memories of it, unfortunately. I was really young, and basically the extent of my time was leveling up to a certain point, begging for money. Yeah, that's the level of maturity I was at when I played RuneScape. So
Yeah, I
I think
think
my
one
brother
of
was
our
really into it.
previous
Never
mods.
caught me.
Yeah, but I think one of our previous mods actually suggested the idea. So that's why it turned out to be the Grand Exchange. But yeah, RuneScape haven't played it. PlayStation games and Steam. That's it.
All right, got the next item. What is this? What is like? It's like a. Is this a head?
really
What is
intrigued
this?
me.
I'm so confused when I
It's a
saw this.
Halo.
So This is the body armor for the mage. I only put like half of it in there because I don't know, I was trying to be mysterious or something. But yeah, it's like it's the mage's body armor. So as you see in Infinite, they have this floating kind of halo thing around them. Fitting in with the fire theme and calling it Corona. The Corona is like the crown of a star, right? It's that outer aura of it. So that's kind of why I called this Corona, because this almost like fire halo thing is like the outline of a star. So this mage set is going to be based around another prominent kind of deity in the lore, Relia, who is basically the font of Kona energy, which is like fire, essentially. So this is like a Raelian disciples kind of, or a Raelian archmage's outfit. So yeah, essentially it's going to give you buffs to fire, defense particularly, and also augment the rest of the fire related abilities.
And it is armor.
Yes, it's body armor.
Ah, okay, cool. Okay, so I think maybe I'm just not really understanding the perspective of the little like circle thingy. I thought it was
It's on the
a
back. So
helmet.
it's like a halo.
Hmm.
It's like a halo on the
I
back.
assumed it was
I
a
see,
helmet.
I
or
see.
something.
Okay, and also we have some images of Sanctuary. So unfortunately, we don't have Alex here to talk about Sanctuary. I believe this was his work. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, do you guys know any more information about it, or are these just like pretty visuals that we can look at?
I believe that is Obsidian City, right? So
Yeah.
the home of the Balburn corruptors, and Obsidian City is like it's pitch black. Not sure if we could consider it already as a citadel, but it's where the leader of the Balburn corruptors are in. If I recall it, it's High Lord Baracus, right?
Yeah.
And it's a city, and there's a volcano in it, so probably that's the reason why
Is
there's
this the
magma.
place where Obi-Wan fucked up Anakin?
Looks like it.
It really
Yeah.
does. Like, all right. Next
A
up,
lot of
we
high ground
got
there for sure.
what looks like. I mean, what is this? Is it another? Is it a city? A prison? A gate? I don't know. What's going on in these pictures, guys?
Oh, and that's new to me.
I believe all of them were related to the Obsidian City, so this could be considered like a different area within it. Obviously, not the entire thing is like going to be covered in lava. It wouldn't be very livable if that were the case. So perhaps like the earlier screenshot was the kind of entrance in a way, like you're going to the Obsidian City past all of these rivers of fire. And then when you get in there, you have all of these cut kind of dark stone buildings that are very, threatening looking and have that corruptor vibe about them.
Gotcha. And there's some more shots of the lava of the Obsidian City. Man, it must be really hot there.
Yeah, it's like a city, and then at the back of it, there's a volcano.
What a great place to build a city.
They only go off every once in a while. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Seattle's right next to Rainier, right?
Really?
Once Rainier goes by Seattle, yeah. A lot of the western United States, like the very coastal areas, basically going to be fucked up by an earthquake at some point. We were just like, yep, not going to happen anytime soon, probably. So
Probably.
continue living. Yeah, it happens on a geologic timescale. It could happen tomorrow, or in 10,000 years, or 100,000 years. So it's just kind of something we live with.
Upside down.
Yeah. I definitely saw the flip. All right. And I believe there is going to be a couple more shots of I guess there are apparently all the Obsidian City.
Yeah, he was previewing
Yeah.
his work on this specific area. I believe.
Cool, cool. Just one of many cities to come. But yeah, I guess that's the early preview for Sanctuary. We talked about Luna in pretty good detail. Now, you guys ready to play some Infinite?
Oh, we could
Heck
do.
yeah.
That I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, Maiev.
Oh.
You don't have Infinite on your laptop?
I do, but I'm using mobile data, so I'm not sure if it's.
It's okay, you already have 300 ping anyways. What's what's the worst that could happen?
Where is it?
Okay. So if you guys could go ahead and start screen sharing, and then we'll jump into Infinite, play a few games. We're not going to be playing as much as we did, I guess, in the previous weeks, because we did run really late for those streams. So we'll just be doing a few games and then jump into Evo, do the giveaway, and call it a night. So yeah, whenever you guys are ready, please do go ahead and screen share. Except for you, Disco, if you're planning on using virtual cam.
Yeah.
Maiev, are you going to be playing with us?
A moment. I'm just checking. Let me see if I could get the latest build.
We're gonna be using the same build that we used on the previous weeks. It's not gonna be on the new build. The new build is not public yet.
All right.
Hope you're all ready.
I still have to download Infinite.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't find the latest one.
Yep, that's fine. So then, let's go ahead and start with Eki. Well, Ekkeharta, win or lose. As always, go ahead and place your bets using the stream element spot. And yeah, 2-minute contest. Let me get the page for you guys. Oh man, it's so high up.
I hope you're all ready to face the might of Stinky Doodoo Baby Build 2.6.
2.6
in the last few days. Yeah.
Wow, how much have you been playing, Eki?
I wish I could say a lot.
You play in your mind, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that
I
matters.
imagine scenarios, and I've been imagining a lot of 2-on-1 scenarios lately. So I've upped the difficulty of my mental practice. I hope you're all ready.
All right, 1 minute left. Go and get your bets in, everybody.
Looks like Eki would be playing all games. Oh, there you go.
What?
There's something wrong with my build.
Okay, looks like 80% of the bets are for Eki to win. Got a lot of a lot of believers putting their faith in you, Eki.
As always, I recommend not doing that.
All right, go ahead and join the arena, and let's see who you can match with.
All right, the new normal.
The new normal. Still playing with the controller, still using like only 3 abilities.
Hide in this bush. You'll never suspect me.
Alright, so taking inspiration and burst of speed, probably, in my opinion, probably one of the strongest combos. You do just run so fast. Also using arcane orbs.
Okay, I feel like that's broken.
Oh, by the way, which server is on? Is it still Europe?
I believe so. I don't think it changed, but we do need to change the servers as well. So NA can have home court advantage. Or is this South America next? I don't know. But remember, Eki,
Why
you do
is
have
it
Haunting Spirit as well.
not showing servers on my end? Why is it?
Wow.
Oh, a bunch of damage from the Flame Dash there. Oh, the freeze does not connect, unfortunately. Man, the haunting, the haunting spirit. Now imagine if he had heal.
He does have heal. He did it earlier. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all the spirits chasing you. That was like 5 spirits chasing you.
Is it because of inspiration and burst of speed? That's why he
Arcane
cast it.
orbs. All of the orbs just broke immediately.
What the fuck? Ah. What?
And earthquake. Wait, the new
Why did
normal?
my fucking?
The new normal takes round number 1.
Yeah.
So it does
Oh,
look like the new normal. No, never mind. I was gonna say he's using more skills than usual, but no, never mind.
I'm gonna pull my keyboard closer.
I need to add keyboard. It's hard playing a laptop.
There we go. Haunting spirit, baby.
All right. Yeah.
Stairs are broken. Please nerf.
Is leap still good?
If you want to be a leap abuser.
I certainly.
Yeah, you certainly
always
do.
Always want to be a leap abuser. It's such a cheap skill and offers high mobility. And the difference between it and Flash is pretty much. I guess it's the mana cost that makes it more. For me, it's better than Flash because of the mana cost.
Yeah. So it looks like
Even
Eki is
though
having a
he'd be able
lot
to
of trouble
pinpoint.
catching the new normal.
Yeah, he's doing a strategy, and I'm not. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Some damage coming out. But Flurry does cost a ton of mana per cast.
That doesn't
so-
even make sense. It's like not even a skill that uses mana. Like conceptually, you know.
Yeah, hey, you gotta put a lot of effort into swing, the little sword,
Yep.
All right, so
Well
the
done.
the new normal does take out Eki, and the non-believers do take that win. All
Told
right,
y'all not to have faith in me.
all right. Who's next? Who's next? Disco, Maiev. Which one of you want a game?
Still having technical difficulties.
All right, Disco. I guess
On
you
my
are up
end.
then. Will Discomonk
Yeah.
win or lose?
As long as I can get this running.
Is everybody having
It's
technical
sad.
difficulties?
I'm always looking
Okay,
forward
wait,
to
guys.
this.
Is
I don't know if
any day
I
of technical difficulties.
don't know if I said this on stream or after stream last week, but look at the TV behind Disco. It literally goes inside his bed. That's crazy to me.
It saves me drilling into the walls because we rent here, and it saves space putting it on a desk or something like that.
But did your bed come with like a thing that was that? I don't know. That the technology
I bought the
seems
bed
insane.
specifically because it can hold the TV.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's actually so nice. But I
don't spend enough time in it though. I should really like lay in bed and I've got an Xbox plugged into it and stuff like that, but I never use it.
I mean, technically, you could just lay in bed on the stream, right? You could
I
be chilling
could
there.
do. I could hit the PC to it. In fairness, yeah. Lazy Sunday streaming.
Yeah, just laying in bed.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, sorry, I did not post the link in chat. You have 20 seconds to click on the link and vote if you didn't want to do it in chat. So far, 25% for win and 75% for loss.
Ouch.
Why can't I see the servers? I'm already in Infinite, but I can't see the servers.
Are you on the right build, Maiev?
On the right build?
Yeah, are you on the right build?
What I views is the one that's downloaded in the website. Is it the incorrect one?
I'm not sure. I never downloaded from the website before.
Would you mind sharing me a link in Discord?
I don't know. It's probably from so long ago. I can't. I don't think I can. Not the new one. It's the one from. Let me tell you the date. If I tell you the date, then I think it'd be easier for you to find it.
You can find it by well, let me post it in Discord.
On the team
It's
chat?
actually a little bit up on there.
Okay, Twitch chat. Do you guys hear me echoing? Oh, that was probably through Maev's mic. That makes sense.
Oh, probably. It doesn't have any noise cancellation. Probably the air conditioning. Is it loud?
Oh no! I said I could hear my voice through your mic, but it's fine
Oh
now.
yeah. Alright.
Okay, we're good. Okay, Disco, you're good to go in the arena whenever you're ready.
Cool. I was trying to get my buttons working. They're not.
For some reason, a very skewed spread. 70% bet for a win, 83% bet for a loss. If Discomonk takes the win, the believers are gonna get a pretty juicy payout.
Oh, that's what I need to be close by for Dragon Strike, don't I?
You do.
Just to inspire confidence in all my supporters. I definitely know
Yeah.
how these moves work that I'm going to use.
Yeah, maybe everybody saw that you had Dragon Strike on and they bet for you to lose. That's if I noticed you had Dragon Strike, I probably would have been like, oh well. I don't know.
What have I done?
What have you done?
Pressed F3. Should I not have done that?
Yeah, you probably should. Yeah, I don't think you want to press F3. Or is it F3?
That's not going to speed me up at all, is it?
It just looks so funny. You're just waddling waddling along the path. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Holy shit. Round Slam does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does like almost 200, right? That's really strong. I don't know.
And we are there.
Was that like a lightning strike or something? I saw like something like blink in your camera, Disco.
Still on floor 2.
Hey, it's now floor 1.
Hey, I'm happy.
All right, come on,
Bounced off
Twitch
the
chat.
bottom.
Who's gonna play against Discomonk?
All right.
I'm a tougher opponent than I look.
Oh, what the?
Oh, look, Sassy Boy's
What the?
here.
What's going on? Hello?
Eki, have you sent? Oh, there you go. There's the link.
Yeah.
What?
I'm on foot. Win, go up.
What's
I'm
going
on
on?
floor 3. Hey, I'm not complaining.
Wait, you're on floor 3. What's
I'm
going
floor 3.
on?
I'll take that.
What? What is happening, guys? I've never seen this before. How did you just get a win like that? Wait, you're
Hang
in somebody
on.
else's fight. What is happening?
I mean, we said we were getting technical issues here. There's no lies about that.
Can you walk through the door?
I cannot walk through the door.
So I think those two are fighting and you're just watching.
I can take them out, though.
You can, yeah.
Tip the balance.
Hey guys, it's a free
How did
for
you
all.
end up in there?
It's a new game mode, guys. It's infinite free for all.
Can I leap up here? No.
When free for all game mode.
What's up, Ricardo? It doesn't even say that you're matched against anybody, right? You don't have the thing that says you're matched.
No, it just says win, go up.
Yeah, very strange. Dude, I wonder if those two players see each other. Wait, oh, okay. Never mind, you left.
I think probably like they just timed it perfectly such that like it brought both or two people in or three people into the arena at the same time and then paired two of them up for a match.
But they
and
weren't
the
fighting
third
each
one.
other. That's the thing. I don't know if they could even see each other because they weren't fighting each other at all.
Very
So,
strange.
I don't know. Very. Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. I leave you. Are you here, leave you? Please fix.
I think he's probably sensible and sleeping, isn't he?
I'm sure it's fixed in the new build. The mythical new build.
I think I need to get rid of leap as well. Can't be done, can it?
He's still... All right, let's try this again.
It's all for the memes, Panda.
Will you get matched this time? Okay, okay, there we go. Looks like it's good
We're
this
good.
time. Who are you playing against?
I've got pillars and everything.
Who are you playing against?
I have no idea. Is it B?
It just says
I'm playing
character name.
against
Do you get another win?
I get name template test for all the items, skill test. Let's go.
I think nobody's gonna be here. Disco, what have you done?
What a victory.
Is this how Disco's gonna get on the top floor?
Am I?
No, I think you're good.
I
but
just re-downloaded it off the website. I know I did have a different build.
yeah, that is pretty funny.
I think in a minute we should start taking bets on whether I'll actually get matched against somebody or not. Here we go.
Wait,
I think.
where's Maiev?
No.
Not again.
Right, hang on. This looks better.
Does it? How can you tell?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh, okay. You're matching us to new normal.
So we
okay.
are playing the new normal.
All right. With his 3 abilities. It's always disco versus technology. I just love when anybody uses arcane orbs, it just immediately dies.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that weakness? Weakness. Wow, he's using so many earthquakes. Look at that. Oh my god, it's like one of those bullet hell games. Wait a minute, Discomonk has heal. Wait a minute.
Oh, too bad. I can't get in.
Oh, welcome back, Maiev.
What? That's not what I wanted to do.
You can't get on the game, Maiev? Wait,
Yeah, I can't.
what does this say?
Try again.
Are you sure you logged into the right account? Oh, a lot of damage coming through? I think. Not really.
It doesn't show any servers on my end. So I don't know. Trying to log in as well to test server, but it's not. So I assume it's my internet connection. I'm already watching the stream. It's blurry on my end. So
I mean, you usually have 300 ping. I can't imagine it's your internet, but I guess who knows. Oh, look at this long range snipes with this like super high resolution monitor. He gets to see the entire screen, entire map basically.
That might be a balancing concern.
Yeah, look at this. He can just
not
see
a normal view then?
No, whenever I
Is it
play, I
not?
could see like maybe half of what you see.
Oh, okay.
it is.
You could just snipe him through across the
You
map.
you shouldn't have the
I shouldn't
advantage.
have revealed my tactics. And look, it's not like it's exactly giving me an advantage, is it?
Well, he's using an auto aim skill, so
Oh.
even if he can't see you, it
probably
doesn't
my
matter.
view when I'm playing at home is like larger than what is intended.
Yeah, Maiev. Unfortunately, it looks like Discomonk cannot catch the new normal as well. The new normal is just way too slippery.
As much as I wanted to play, and it sucks.
For my
All I heard was the statics. So, much as I wanted to play. Actually, this is one of the part of the week which I'm most excited about because I get to play with other players
No, poor Maiev, don't
while
say it
people are
like that.
watching.
Come on. Come on. You make it sound so sad. Is your internet still down? It's not working? It's been down for quite a long time. We've been live for like an hour and 30 minutes already, so I'm surprised that it's not up already. Alright, so it looks like the new normal does take game number 1 from Discomonk. That was
GG.
quite a long game though.
Well, I had heal,
Yeah.
and I was running away a lot.
Yeah, that's, I guess that's the argument that Jake made against heal, is that it does prolong the game.
Well, that is what heal does, right?
That is what heal does, yes.
Unfortunately, in our game, you could use any skills. So heal is pretty much like having potions with you.
Yeah.
So, do you think we should nerf heal, or do you think it's better, or it's good as it is
Personally,
right
I
now?
think it's fine because with the new build, you're gonna have multiple mobility skills. So if you have
Right.
multiple mobility skills, it's not that big of a problem, You can't just like leap or flash away from me because I'll have flash or leap too.
Mhm. I believe most of the people would be taking inspiration, right?
We'll see. Inspiration is really good.
I really don't like that boulder. I feel like you need to have that loop to go round.
Which one?
The one on the right hand side.
Oh, that's my favorite spot.
What?
Yeah.
The problem is if you let them go around, everyone turns into Maiev and just like did you see if you saw the games when I was playing as Maiev when the boulder wasn't there, or the boulder was there but you could walk around it. It was literally me chasing Maiev in circles the entire game. Alright, so the new normal does
it
take a
should be
note
this-
win.
You should be able to tear the boulder down in the future.
Actually, I think they're destroyable.
Did you see the new
Well-
build, Maiev? In the new build, you can't go around because there's a gap. There's a gap now, so that was specifically designed to nerf Maiev, probably.
Then I'll just find more broken strats.
That's what you like to hear. Okay, so your game
So
is
what's
not
the
working
plan now
right,
then? Are
Maiev?
we... Did Maiev get working? Or be infinite?
No,
Evo.
sadly it didn't.
Can you go ahead and try to see if your Evo works? Meanwhile, I will
My
get on infinite.
Evo works.
Your Evo works, but your infinite doesn't. How does that make sense?
I don't know. Earlier today, you've asked me to log into to Evo, right?
Yeah.
It worked, but well, not on the server that you've asked me to log in, but just on the normal server. My problem with Infinite is the servers are blank.
Yeah. I got on just fine,
It's
so
not
I'm
showing.
not sure what the
if
problem
there
is
like
for
a
you.
button to hide or unhide servers. Trying.
All right, so I think I'm just gonna get into one
trying
game.
CPR,
If Maiev can't play, then
not doing anything.
well,
Yeah.
Eki and Disco, do you guys want to play
Better
more,
luck-
or
better
are you
luck
guys
next
okay with
time.
us moving to Evo afterwards?
I'm okay moving to Evo. It's 1:15. Sooner I go to bed, the better.
What about you, Eki?
I'm
Not that I
fine.
don't love spending time with you guys.
just go lay in bed, Disco. You have a wireless headset, right? You can still talk. Come on, just go lay in bed.
Disco fans.
Only
Rune
discos.
fans, so Runely fans. So
After a while, he stops
Disco, and
responding,
then
and you hear a
Livio.
faint, like snoring sound.
They already have a lineup: Livio and Disco for Runely fans.
All right, let me get into the. Oh, actually, no. I need to do the. I need to do the bets. So the people that bet for Disco to lose, you guys are the winners. Looks like the non-believers are winning today. 2-minute vote for whether Panda wins or loses. Here we go, and this will be the last Infinite game of today. We'll jump into Evo afterwards, play a few games of that, then do the stream elements giveaway, and then call it a night.
We can't see the
Desire.
distribution of who's betting.
Oh, right. That thing never works unless I refresh it. Do you see it now? No, you don't. Okay, there we go. Now it's there. Zai, when are we going to see you on Infinite? What should I take? You know what?
I think a combo of Ethereal Spear, Ice Strike,
Oh my
and
god.
Storm Call could be really effective in this instance.
Storm Call is like, I think it's, the problem is that it doesn't, I think it's kind of bugged
It's too
where
slow.
it's a little bit slow.
Projectiles.
Yeah, but the main problem is that it doesn't hit. If you're on the, I'll show you in the game. When I get in game, I'll show you, but it doesn't hit properly on the second floor. So it's kind of, it's kind of, yeah, targets a little bit weirdly.
Charge Bolt more.
Alright, gonna join the arena.
They haven't fixed the what do you call it? The Frozen Orb Fireball combo, have they?
What do you mean? What's wrong with Frozen Orb?
In the
Oh,
build
that
that
it
we're
buffs
playing.
Fireball? In this build,
Yeah,
Frozen Orb still buffs Fireball.
it still works. Alright.
Wow,
but it's not
478 in the
weird.
fucking fund. 70% bet for Panda to win. And I'm guessing I'm playing against the new normal again. Yeah, let's see if Panda can take him out.
I bet lose just to get them odds.
Okay, look at this.
It's a degen wager.
Look at, see, the little ball doesn't target. It's supposed to like automatically target, but
Oh, interesting.
it just like, yeah, it just misses if they're on the second floor.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, it'll be really good because you can hit. It can hit from pretty far, especially if you're on a Discomonk setup.
Can't play Infinite, so maybe Evo will work for me.
Notice how I can see like half the fucking screen that Disco could see.
I need the extra view of the map just as a kind of balance in or a handicap. It doesn't help me much, but
Get back here.
It does when you're running.
I can't catch him, dude.
I think I've already abused that mechanic because I'm using like a 27-inch monitor at home,
Yeah.
Probably when me and Panda is playing, I have better vision.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it
So
works like
it's
that
the
for
same.
League too.
It's the same. I can't see servers in.
Does it work like that in Dota?
Sorry.
Does it work like that in Dota?
In Dota.
Yeah, because it
No.
actually works like that in League, which is kind of dumb, but
First person shooters works like that because you can widen your field of vision a bit. So that becomes quite handy having an ultra wide.
Eki, why does Flurry cost so much mana?
I don't know, man. They hate melee skills. That's all I can think.
Sorry, Panda.
They want me to suffer.
What'd you say,
I
Maiev?
was about to close Twitch. Accidentally closed the video.
Oh.
Yeah, so it doesn't work like that in Dota. You have a fixed camera. There's no option to zoom out.
Yeah, but what happens if you have like a different resolution monitor?
It's still the same view.
It can't be the same view unless they stretch the pixels.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
I think so. I think there's no advantage of getting a bigger monitor when you're playing on mobile. Probably a bit stretched, but
Yeah, unless they just stretch it out, which they might do, but then it looks really fucking weird
might.
if League just decides to say fuck it, nobody plays with the ultra wide monitor anyways, so
But you know, a funny thing is, in
Get back
Rune
here.
Evolution, there was a
yeah,
bug.
Evo
reported.
in Evo, you definitely yeah.
Someone with UC, our Indonesian moderator, was like using 3 monitors, and he could see the entire map.
Yeah. You could do that in Evo for sure. And apparently for Infinite as well. Might be a
Too
Unity
sad,
thing.
it's not. It's actually not showing the servers. Probably because I'm in mobile data.
Does that really
I
matter?
don't know why. I don't know.
Get back here, the new normal. Get back here.
It's just that I called my internet service provider and said that they'll get back to me in 2 hours.
You called them actually?
Yeah, I did. Check what's happening. They said they'd raise a ticket. We'll get back. Did reconnect me in 2 hours
Okay, there we go.
time. If it doesn't work, then I will have to call them again.
Okay, so Panda does take out the new normal. Very close games though. Very well played at the new normal. And I'm back on floor 10. Hell yeah, let's go. Any floor
I finally
11s?
won a game. Because LL No Scared wasn't actually there. I was just like, yep.
Was he trying to snipe the Panda? Alright, so the believers do take the win for that one. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for Infinite for us today, guys. Let's now jump on Evo, guys. And I believe we're not able to do Battle Royale again, so we'll just be playing normal Infinite games. Probably play like, maybe play like 3 more Infinite games. And,
yeah. Is it? Are you able to join the NA2 server?
No, I cannot. I don't believe you are able to either, so we're just going to do normal Evo.
What server should we do?
You choose.
All right, so we'll do the normal Evo for now.
Why don't
What
we
server,
do, I
Nikki?
guess, Asia, since we did North America last time, even though I'm going to get my shit pushed in.
See, if I asked Blackbeard, he would have said NA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say NA too, because NA is like the center.
Oh,
What server
alright.
we on
Where
then?
everyone gets like 100 things.
Okay, sounds good. NA it is.
I tried, everyone.
So this is NA1.
Disco, what's your ping in NA? Is it like 100 as well?
No idea. Let's have a look. I'm getting 83 at the moment, 92.
That's,
So not
that's
actually that
actually
bad.
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Europe to NA is not that bad, and
Mhm.
surprisingly, some of the
PH
other
to NA
servers is
is
not
not
that bad
bad.
either.
He just took me out.
Try and take it in the last few seconds of this game. Come on. Feed me another kill.
All right, guys,
Damn you. Oh.
let's just start on this round. Let's just start. This will be the first game, guys, and I think I'm actually gonna be wait.
Are you playing?
Wait. Okay, I was gonna say I was actually just gonna play, but I died, and now the game basically put me as somebody else. So I guess I am now Ozark.
What?
Oh.
Ozark?
That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, they were in here and we all just came in. So they're probably like, huh?
No. I died, and then it didn't respawn
Oh.
me. It just puts me as Ozark. So
Interesting.
interesting, but yeah, I guess I'm. Oh,
Is-
so
is,
my
your
I'm
build, like,
I'm in the game. People are killing me, but my camera is on Ozark. It's not on me.
interesting.
So I'm playing, watching somebody else's
Yeah,
dragon.
because you need to update your build. You still have the Santa hat.
Is that why? Has it been a new Evo?
Probably. Still snowing. And it's already summer in some places.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, come on. It's winter in Australia.
I mean,
Come on.
I'm using that same build. That's the one that Binzy gave me a while back. So
Oh, do you have the hats as well?
yeah, I have hats.
There we go.
Really
See?
cute. I love them.
Exactly. It's better.
Hydrate myself. Alright, so guys, we're playing Evo. Don't forget to hydrate yourself.
Yeah.
I'm doing that as we
Do you guys
speak.
remember? Do you guys remember the pop-up?
Hydrate.
A lot of players complaining, saying that the pop-up caused them to die when they aren't aware that the pop-up only appears when you die.
We did have many a funny
yeah, I
evening
remember that.
explaining that.
Sorry?
There were many fun evenings explaining that over and over again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Desai is a champ. 1,400 points on 145 ping.
I wonder what. Probably he's also using a controller. I think.
Maybe.
Let's ask. Controller is. Never realized how controller is that convenient when playing Evo. It saves you from the arm strain or carpal tunnel.
I mean, control is gonna hurt your. It's gonna hurt your finger too. You have to alternate. That's like
But,
whenever I was playing a lot, I would alternate between using mouse, using keyboard, and then using controller. I'll play with all three.
Wow. Well,
You
I
know.
don't find the analog stick that what do you call it? Tiring or
It's not. Well, I feel like, none of like mouse or keyboard or controller, like none of it is that tiring, because you're not really like moving that often. You're not clicking, right? It's just moving. No clicking required.
Just depends on
Well,
your angles
yeah,
if
but
you're not positioned
mouse
correctly,
is
holding it correctly.
yeah, mouse is kind of hard for
Oh, I also have a really light mouse. My mouse is like 50 grams or something, so That probably made it a lot easier for me. I have one of those mice with holes in
Are you
it.
using a claw grip or a palm grip?
Claw.
mouse?
Actually, when I played Evo, I wouldn't. Sometimes I don't use my fingers. I don't hold it like a normal mouse. I'll just put my hand on it. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean, but yeah.
You should buy a palm grip type of mouse so that you can just place your hand in it.
Okay. Are you playing right now, Maiev, or can you look at the screen?
Well, I'm actually watching the stream at
Okay, look. I would play with my hand like
160p.
this. Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe you can't see then.
60p.
All right. I'm gonna try again, see if it lets me play. So, who was the winner of that game? Was it Desai? I might have missed it.
I didn't see it.
No,
I didn't realize the round had finished and changed.
come on, Twitch chat.
It's been a long day.
Who won
Wait,
the
it
round?
doesn't let me play. Now I'm spectating IQ Baloman, or I'm like following him. Okay. I guess I guess Panda's not allowed to play.
Sassy boy. So it's Sassy boy. Sassy boy is the winner.
Oh, Sassy Boy won? Oh, okay. Taking the win from Desai. Nice, nice.
Mhm.
Well
How
done,
many
Seth.
winners do we have?
We're just at 3 for Evo. We had 3 games of Infinite, 3 I'll do 3 games of Evo.
And then 4.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do like 3 on the giveaway the stream element spot. And I think we'll be crafting Blur today. I think Blur, we haven't crafted it in a while. Has there been no kills in this game?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I've
don't
done
think so.
both.
Okay, so outside of Disco, there hasn't been a kill in this game.
I almost got someone, and then Eki killed me. As I was getting them, I was not happy about that one.
Yeah, I heard your outrage. It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Wouldn't stop you from doing it again. Though, would
Eki's
it?
so small. He's so small. Oh my god, look at all the dragons going for Eki. Eki just doesn't care. He's just staying small, getting all of the sprites.
Yeah, it's not a very effective strategy because I'm only in 4th place, but makes things fun.
I'm surprised nobody has killed you.
Yeah, they all need to get good. Scrubs. Just kidding.
Usually what happens in
God,
this...
you
Oh,
guys-
there we go.
Do you
Yeah.
guys remember the name of the horse like creature on the right side? I think someone named him.
What?
The name of the creature on the right side of the map. Like the
Steve?
horse that looks like a giraffe.
Steve,
Oh,
right?
Steve.
Esteban.
Blue's Clues. Sasu.
Double
So
kill.
we have no Sasu and Steve.
Steve.
Wow, of course. I got 2 kills and like none of the orbs, even though I'm in the right place.
It feels terrible watching the stream on 160.
Why are you watching on 160p? There's no way your
Because
internet is
it's
that
Twitch
bad.
Because the Video
Can't
Ninja is
even, like,
running, right?
perceive.
Video Ninja is running. And well, I need to watch the stream. I need to see the Twitch chat. So
Poor my.
if I'm using like the source like for 1080p, it's not loading. So
But it doesn't have to be 180p. You could do like 360 or 720.
Let me try. Yeah, sorry. So I'm already watching 360. Let me see if it changed.
Or 480p. I don't know, dude.
It can't.
Ah,
It
got, like,
can't. It's
cornered by 3 people at
maybe
once.
480.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Those are good.
I remember playing Reverse Evolve, and if you ever like get small, you have like 5 fucking dragons chasing you the entire game. And then you're never
Yeah.
able to get big again.
Apart from dying, it makes you big instantly.
Okay.
Works
Yeah.
really well. Great tactic. Might not win many games, but
Okay,
helps you
LL
grow.
No Scared takes game number 2. We have Standard for our third game.
Oh, wow. Right out the gate.
Oh, now I'm following Eki. Okay.
All right. So it's fun. I actually can't wait for the moderator panels to be activated for Evo and Infinite, because we'll also have like yeah, we had an update from our developers that Rune Infinite will have a moderator panel, and there would also be like item drops, which will give you map modifiers. So, for example, you kill the monster in game in Rune Infinite, it will drop an item or a map modifier, or it alters the arena in some way.
So Eki has been farming. I saw him get like 4 kills.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Unfortunately.
saw a pretty good skill in Elden Ring. Not sure what it's called, but it's like a aqua beam, but it's
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
know
not
which
sure
one
what
you're
is it.
talking about. That one's OP if you get caught standing still. You can basically fuck bosses up with it because they're usually big and they don't like roll to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, sorcery is like hella overpowered in Elden Ring. It kind of
We need a skill like
trivializes
that.
a lot of the fights.
We need a skill like that.
There are so many
what I
skills
was
in Elden
imagining
Ring that
that
are super awesome. The what?
Pulsar. I was imagining that Pulsar will be having that skill, like a
Oh yeah,
laser
yeah.
cannon.
I think that could be like a thing. So maybe like the
Like an
center,
ultimate.
or so it's going to be like a set item, and ideally, maybe that could be like the ultimate skill. Like you gravity tag someone, hit him with one of the beefed up arrows, and then you can hit him with a literal pulsar, which
Pew,
is
pew,
yeah, pew pew, motherfuckers.
pew. We'll have lasers and like,
Lasers.
what else? Alright, so game is pretty slow because I don't know what's
Damn
happening.
it! God damn. Every time I get a kill, it happens to be that I run out of fucking fuel right as someone comes up as a Drake and takes the orb.
Yeah.
Like every time.
You don't need to be the one getting kills.
Right,
You just need to be
standard.
the one reaping the benefits.
Kill
And
new
staying
normal.
alive.
Just kill him. If you get killed new
Just
normal,
cannot manage
then you'll get
that,
points of
Mickey.
points.
I feel like Eki has
Like
8
him.
kills and 4 of them are from Disco.
Probably.
But somehow Dazai is still up, probably because of the orbs. Very important orbs.
Wow.
How far is the score? Oh, so new normal died? And he lost his points. Is that right?
Seems like it.
It's too small for me. Still,
Oh my god.
even at 482,
Oh my god.
I still can. I can't read the numbers.
It's okay, Maiev.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay.
Your suffering will
Uh,
end soon.
Yeah. I don't know how long this.
Oh, wait, the kill on IQ
technical
Ballerman? Is that gonna...
difficulty,
No,
will
that
happen,
doesn't give you any
'cause,
points. 11
it'll
kills.
probably in 2 weeks' time, I'll
Yeah.
be.
But the Zai keeps just increasing his lead.
I feel like... I think you killed
That's rough.
Disco and you got like 7 points from that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rough.
Yeah, so Desai does take the third game.
Right.
Alright.
Congratulations.
Well done, all.
Design is winning.
Alright,
Nice.
that's it for Evo. And
Nice.
of course, we gotta do the stream elements giveaway. For those of you that haven't, or for
Lost
those of
all
you
your
that got,
Twitch shards.
yeah, those of you that got Twitch shards for the bets. And if, I guess for those of you that lost all your Twitch shards, feels bad, man. You guys have too much faith on the team.
I realised that when I lost half of mine on Eki and then went all in on you, and then I thought, shit, if you lose, that's it. I'm not getting anything or no chance on the wheel tonight because I weren't going to win a round of Evo. That was for sure.
Well, I mean, do you need a blur?
No.
Yeah, you're looking for Hellfire,
Yeah,
right? That's the one that you're
so-
looking for.
Well,
I now
so
know.
I caved. I ended up.
I don't know
buying-
why I can't
my
send the
Hellfire.
word.
Oh.
I couldn't take the pain anymore of trying to craft one.
You know what's funny? Remember the time when one of the Ricardos win the highest rune word? I've set it to the other one.
Alright, giveaway for the blur is live. Here is the link. And our second winner for Evo, was it No Scared?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was No Scared, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Alright. I've actually changed the stream quality to 720p. And everyone
Did you
hanged.
Oh, I thought for a moment you'd just forgotten to change the toggle that whole time.
Ricardo is here. Yeah, Ricardo, sorry, I've sent it to your twin. So
What?
I've already sent him a message.
What?
Hopefully he send it back.
What? Come on, my.
It's missing in limbo.
Everybody change your name to Ricardo.
I actually cannot recall if I've sent it to the other Ricardo or probably I've sent it to which. Hopefully not the. Let's see.
What the F?
Where is it?
How many points do I have? How do I have less points? Oh my god.
Hey Ricardo, can you check the Sunday quiz wallet if it's in there? Otherwise, it's the only 2 wallets that I can think of. Sunday quiz wallet and the other Ricardo.
All
Now
right.
that I'm trying to buy tickets, Stream Elements is broken for me again. Like literally.
It says you got 14.
Oh, it's not saying anything to me.
Oh, a mysterious ghost appears.
Yeah,
I actually looked like a
Sorry.
ghost with the way that she was like fading in and out.
You stole my soul.
and Zoe. I need
Where's
sleep.
Me too.
Zoe
Um,
actually told told me that I look groggy on stream. So
Who?
Zoe,
She told you that you look groggy.
yeah, like groggy or like sleepy, or what do you call it? Without focus. But yeah,
I think it's because it's you like I don't know if it's your webcam or if your laptop or whatever it is, but like the background keeps going from like super duper white to being like a little bit dimmer, and it keeps doing that throughout the stream. I've noticed.
it does.
Yeah, I thought you had like a light on or off. Like, see, it just did it right there. It just did it right there.
It's trying to
this one?
auto adjust
Yeah, it must
the,
be. Yeah,
the brightness every time he moves away.
yeah, it must
Oh,
be.
Brightens different when he's
probably.
closer or further.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. It's because your
Oh, I see.
wall is so white.
Of the white.
It's just
Right.
so white, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's
All right.
Hopefully, I
Let's
actually
see.
win one this time.
174 tickets in the pool. Eki, you only entered with 14 this time instead of like 90, so your
Because I
chances are looking
spent
pretty
all
good.
of mine the last couple of times. So
All right. So how many winners do we already have? We have 5. You know what? Let's just pick 5 winners. Fuck it. Here we go. Discomonk,
Oh, look
1988.
at that.
There we go. Winning a blur.
This better be that mythic Panda.
Zoe Choco 01. Sassy Boy Rune. Patola 12. Is that a new name? Not sure if we've seen that name before.
Haven't seen that before. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Glad to
so
have you here.
if you have
yeah,
not
please
won
send
a
me.
giveaway, send Maiev your wallet, please. His
Yeah.
Twitch username is like Brother Boiling for some reason.
Oh, it's not. It might have underscore.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Maiev
Maiev
Rune.
Rune.
Okay.
Yeah, the brother boiling was my previous check out. For
Yeah,
those who are curious, it's because there's a Dota player named Burning, and his favorite. I think one of his best hero is like a water elemental. That's why I call myself Boiling.
Patola is a
memes.
vegetable. Come on, Sassy Boy. That's not very nice.
It is.
All right, last winner.
Is...
Ricardo Rune. Eki strikes out yet again.
I think Ricardo's disqualified for shouting it's rigged just about 5 seconds beforehand. I'm assuming he rigged it in his favour. He was just warning us.
Lupa? Yeah.
well, I'm glad at least Ricardo won one.
It's rigged until it's not. All right, wheel of names. I gotta pick the wheel, of course. Always going from lowest perfection to highest. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Da, 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 da.
All right. Me watching the wheel in pixels.
Maiev, come on, fix your internet.
Yeah, Patola 12. It's a vegetable. It's loofah. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. You
Lufa.
could use it.
What
Yeah.
what kind of vegetable is it?
It's actually used for. It's actually dried out to use as a scrub for your body,
What?
like a sponge.
Okay, when you
If
said
you-
loofah, I thought you meant like.
Yeah,
I was like,
something.
is it a vegetable? Or oh my god.
It is.
You know you're not supposed to eat soap and other toiletries and things.
No, it's not. It's a vegetable, but if you, I recall if it's dried out in the sun, all of its all that is left is fibers, and that it's like an and once it's dried out, you can use it to scrub your body, like a
Okay.
sponge.
What? Why do you
It's like
know
a
that?
sponge.
Is that before or after eating it?
You don't eat it. Yeah, well, you could eat it, but you could also dry it out to use it as a sponge.
Okay, one or the other.
Okay, just do both.
LUFFA. Try to Google it. That's
What are you having for? Is it dinner tonight or is it a bath? I just can't decide.
Oh yeah.
We're arguing over vegetables. Educating us on vegetables, Maiev. Thank you.
See, I'd heard of like that, in the UK and possibly elsewhere, but because of inflation, people are choosing between heating and eating. But apparently in the Philippines, it's between eating and washing.
Stuff like that.
Okay, we have
that's a
Sassy
decent
Boy
thing.
Desai and the New Normal as our final 3 contestants. A chance, potentially,
Where did I come? Did
for
you
a legendary
draw me some
Panda
rubbish,
craft.
Panda?
Oh yeah, you got like second to last.
Oh, thanks.
So we have a mythic for today.
If we ever
Minecraft.
go one stream without saying the word mythic, maybe it'll happen.
Then I'll pray for a 0%. Maybe we'll get a 0% blur for today.
All right, and it looks like
Versyco.
Desai takes first place, the New Normal takes second, and Sassy Boy gets third. Congratulations to our winners.
Yeah, everyone has won before, right? Except for forget his name.
It's a vegetable.
Oh, is he? I think he've already won once.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Oh,
before we go on with the crafting, let's take a look.
Yeah, Patola.
Patola.
Send me
What is
your-
Patola?
Send me your address. Whisper. Oh, there you go.
That's a
I have
Patola. I see.
his address.
Huh. I guess we learned something new today.
Oh, okay. So it's like a cucumber or a
Yeah.
pickle, gherkin or something like that.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
So
Yeah.
that makes it. I guess people slice cucumbers and put them over their eyes, don't they? It's not that far
Oh.
off.
Yeah, it's something like that, but it is like a softer version of a cucumber.
So this is what Maiev was talking about, I believe.
Yeah, but
I
it's
see.
it's full of fiber. So there's an alternative that they mix it with rice noodles, and then if they dry
Wait,
it out
they-
in the sun,
They
yeah,
mix
you
it
could
with
use
rice
for-
noodles and then they
like a sponge.
I'm not going to get my head around this, I don't think.
Yeah,
You're telling me
They actually
they don't
mix it
eat
with
it,
rice
but they're
noodles.
mixing it with food. They're preparing it for cooking
but they
and
don't.
then rubbing it over their bodies.
But of course, it's either you dry it or you.
Okay. Okay, guys, we gotta
Let's
craft.
go.
We gotta craft our blurs.
Our
Uh,
mythic blurs, Panda. All
Right.
9 of them. Did you say I was second to last?
Yeah.
Can I peek?
What are the chances of crafting 9 mythics?
Infinitesimal.
I like those odds.
Panda, have you started crafting?
I'm crafting right now. I just confirmed
Yeah,
the
he missed,
transaction.
Picking. on the. Oh no. It doesn't
You know what?
load.
Yeah. If you guys are here at Twitch chat, if you guys ever see a question on the Sunday quiz about fucking Patola, you guys will know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, and everyone else is like, what, what the fuck is a Patola? Why would you put it with rice noodles?
I mean, maybe they're role playing a Saiyan. All the Saiyans are named after vegetables. And
Oh,
other
yeah.
kinds of food, I guess. Well, no, yeah, the Saiyans, the ethnic Saiyan names are vegetables. Goku is naturalized
At least you,
earth,
at least you
so he has
pronounced it correctly.
yeah, Goku, Gohan, Goten.
All right, let's see what we get.
Yeah.
Okay, I see a lot of yellow, so you know.
As long as there's one red panda.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, 87%, that's respectable.
That's not bad at all.
It's 80. What is the highest percent I've crafted? Is it 87? I don't think I've ever crafted a 90, have I?
What, for Blair's?
I believe you've already crafted like a.
I think you've had an epic,
You have
haven't you? or
crafted an
something?
Have I?
epic before, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall ever getting a 90%, but I might have. Any zeros? Nope.
I feel like you must have got at least one so far.
You have way too much confidence in me. I don't know, man.
Do we have more runes left?
Yeah, we have plenty of runes. You feeling like crafting some more, Maiev?
Can we craft another 10?
Another 10?
Yeah.
All right.
I just have a
10
strong
more.
feeling that
Yeah, okay.
yeah, this kind of feeling that
All right, a feeling.
that
Oh,
we're going to craft a mythic today.
I had an epic hellfire. I think Jake actually won that one, right? I think that might be
That
the
wasn't
only
on
one.
our native stream, was it?
No, it was. I believe it was.
It is.
Was that on our stream, or was that when you did a cameo for Game Hunters?
No. It was on our stream.
It was on ours.
I remember Jake winning it from the wheel.
Didn't
Alright.
we crafted several epics of mercy before?
I think yeah, did get an epic mercy.
We got like two in a row.
We were doing quite a few at the time, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, so
I guess
So-
that could
Technically,
be.
I crafted my
You've crafted.
mythic mercy on stream.
Come on.
Yes. We try
There'd
not to
be a
remember
lot
that.
of people bitter. Yeah.
All right, guys, 10 more. Did I get anything good? Nope, 87 is still the highest. I don't know if anything changed
Zoe
at
won
all.
the epic from the Game Hunter stream. Thanks, Roger Pokey. That's what I was thinking of. Did you get any into that? You didn't get a single rare, did you? In that 10.
Oh.
I don't
no.
think so.
We didn't get any epic,
Yeah, come on, Maiev.
but we
Come on.
got more rares.
Did we? I think we
All
did.
right.
I don't
No,
think we got any
we
more
didn't.
rares. Yeah.
Just a few more magics.
Remember, Blur is going to have new item art soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Blur's gonna look different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Should we call it a day?
yeah. I think that's it for
Yeah,
us.
sounds
Eki, new rune words win. New pants. New shoes. We need some pants, dude. Come on.
Soon TM. They're
Yeah, soon
what-
TM.
like I
How
said.
do you name Runeward pants?
What?
I just throw darts at a wall and whatever.
The bulging shining armor.
Yeah. The bulge rune word.
The ball.
Oh my god. All right. Thank you guys for all staying with us. Wow, it's still 2 hours and 17 minutes. Is it not possible for us to have a short stream? I didn't even say it was going to be a short stream today, but 2
Maybe
hours and
that was
17
where
minutes.
we went wrong.
Yeah.
Let's try again next week.
Yeah, try again next week. All right, see you guys all next
Well,
week.
You sword. Oh, you're.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for
Yeah.
tuning in.
Have a good night,
Thanks, all.
everybody.
Yep. And wait.
Okay, go ahead, Maiev.
Buy a cube.
Be sure to like,
if you
subscribe.
want. Yeah, like, subscribe, and don't forget to buy a cube so you can join us in Rune Infinite Early Access. Plus other perks. Go to rune.game/cube. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Maiev.
Thank you, bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Bye.